Bring up feelings of because we're often oh my god, I always feel like there's bugs on me now. Oh, there is a bug. No, there's not a bug on me. Oh my god. All right, I'm turning on the air too. Boy, it's hot. Okay. Can we do this? I still don't know what I'm going to say. But I do know I'm going to try. Oh, all right. Let's read. Ooh, condemnation. Ooh, that's the word I want to use. Yeah, none of this we really need to talk about, I don't think. You know what? We're just going to turn this off. Sorry, it was a dumb idea. I know. Oh! Don't worry, Woody. We're already recording. So. Okay. Today I want to talk about judgment. This has been something that's been kind of going around in my mind for a while now, and I haven't really defined it too well until recently. This is not how I want to start the video. What are we going to title this? That'd be a really good idea. You can't be non-judgmental. It's impossible. Maybe judgment is not condemnation. I really like that. So I really wanted to talk about judgment. Excuse me. So I really wanted to talk about judgment because I've been exploring this topic a little bit in my side time, and I realized I had a misunderstanding on judgment. And I want to share that with you today, or I want to explore that with you at least. So, as the title says, judgment is not condemnation. I always grew up thinking that judgment, like a judge or jury, being prejudicial, right? Those all carried a kind of vague sense of like morality or maybe ethics or something like that, right? If you're being judged, right? Or like maybe you're a Christian or something and there's like judgment day, there's like the final judgment or whatever. Judgment has always carried this sort of weird moral sense to it. And it wasn't until maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago where I was like, is that actually true? And it's not. If you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. It's not. Judgment literally just means to discern, to decide, one thing from the other. Like a wall versus a ceiling is a judgment because you're judging a wall from the ceiling that you can't see. Judgment is a separator, or it is separation. You are separating two things, and in the middle of those two things is a line. You could almost think of this as like a line graph, like in math or something like that. And there's a 0 point in the middle. And on one side, there's like positive infinity. And on the other side, there's negative infinity. And what those infinities represent, or those two ends, is like one thing versus the other. And which side of that 0 point you're on is the judgment that you're making. That's your perspective on it. I always think of like judges, right? They're judging someone. And especially in America and probably over in the rest of the world too, right? The context of what a judge is doing is he's condemning or convicting the accused, right? I think that's kind of where we start to get this sense of like there's morality or some sort of like ethics involved in judgment, because a lot of the time when we talk about judgment, that's the context that's going on. It's like this person is accused of doing something wrong and, oh, we've proved that you're guilty. Now you're being judged. Even in the Bible, there's still kind of that like sense of like punitive retribution or something like that, right? There's morality kind of laced around judgment, but judgment truly is separate from that. You can judge based on morals and morality and actions, but those are still two separate things. There's a Greek word, krino. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. I didn't check. Probably should. But krino means to, I'll just read it off, to decide, to discern, to judge, or to evaluate. And krino is the word where we get critic and critical and what's the other one? Critic, critical, crisis. Crisis is another one. Crisis sounds weird. It kind of sounded funny to me at first. I was like, how does crisis mean judgment? It has to do with that it's a crisis is like a critical moment. It's a deciding moment, right? It's something really major is happening, and it's a point that there was before and now there's after, right? That's very much judgment. It's a separation, and a crisis is a moment of separation where things aren't the same after that. So I'm keeping this video short. Why am I telling you all this? Why am I interested in getting you to separate out this idea of condemnation and morality from judgment? The reason is because it's transformed, very lightly, it's transformed my way of looking at the world.